I'm here just jumping on the charts. As we mentioned, there's no live call today. On Thursday, I'll be traveling shortly. Scott is also away, so let's just jump into the charts. So here we have Euro USD 4-hour chart. Let's go ahead and draw on our dealing range, range low. And if we track back, see the range high. Now this is the most recent price action here. As you see, if we track back all the way to the highest point in price, this was our dealing range. Then we see a breach of that, so we move it, track back and follow the high. Breach, keep on going down, following it down, down we go. Breach, keep on following it down, track back, follow it down and track back, and that is where we are, or where we were yesterday. So you can see we are contained within this dealing range here. Let's go ahead and draw on our fib to get our premium and discount zones there. You can see that there. And if let's sort of frame our directional bias, where was the most recent fractal low interaction? You can see it's this swing lower low here. You can see we get an NFT, but then it transitions into an FT there. So we get one NFT confirmed, and then we get two bearish body candle closures below this fractal price point of 1.10650. So the bias, or directional bias, is FT to the downside. So we're looking for sells inside premium here. Sells inside premium, which would be anything above the 1.10540 level there. Is going to be pro directional bias, and anything below that would be counter directional bias. But as we're sort of trickling down here, clearly see the trend is sort of moving down. We get follow through. We're in premium here. Therefore, this is a very high probability trade. So we know our 4-hour dealing range, we know our premium discount, we know our directional bias, we can understand what has happened to price. If we go ahead and drop down to the 15-minute here and begin to draw on our dealing range. 15-minute dealing range. Let's just start with the lowest point in price here and track back to find the high there. We see a breach, we can move that. Track back, the lows maintained. We see a breach, move the high, move the low as we track back, and keep on following it here. Track back. And you can see this is the current external 15-minute range. And for those that probably noticed on the end of day, this is the 4-hour range high. You can see this 15-minute external range is rather close to this 4-hour high. And if it was to liquidate this from a prediction point of view, it's likely to then liquidate the 4-hour high, and now bias would potentially become unconfirmed at that point. So just something to be mindful there if you're looking at playing the external range. In this sense, we had an internal range sweep. You can see we had most recent liquidation occur here. So we print this fractal high within this range. We see the liquidation, and our sell stop is on the low of this candle. Stops above the high, we're at 95, so if I add 1, would be at 10.5, but I always round up, so we can call it 11. To target 33. See, we get tagged in nicely there. And it goes ahead and hits SL there, stop loss. Note that down. It is a very high probability trade. Some key factors to think about here. That's why I thought I'd jump onto the charts and give you a quick trade recap and some quick hints and tips of what I noticed from this particular trade. But this scenario here was very high probability, pro-directional bias, pro-trend, liquidation, 15-minute sell stop inside premium. So yeah, all round A+ setup, and I hope you guys took some value from that trade breakdown. As always, any questions, not hesitate to contact me, Scott, or Callum in the Discord, and I'll see you all later.